Hey houseplanters, welcome back to Millennial Planter. I'm Marina, the Millennial Planter, and today I am doing a tag slash a repot with me. I was tagged by Sydney over at Peaceful Planting, and it is the me and my houseplants tag, or me and my plants tag, something like that. And I have a few plants that need to be repotted, so why not do it all together in one? And for my soil, I'm actually doing just orchid bark, some natural care soil mix, which actually has a mix of worm castings and just like a bunch of other good nutrient things in it. This is actually it here, and yes, it's by Miracle Grow, but I don't know, I like it a lot, and I think I'm going to keep using it. So the first plant I'm going to be repotting is this beautiful Syngonium holly that I found at Home Depot, hashtag sucker for Syngoniums. I mean, just look at those beautiful leaves. This is actually going to be the 5th Syngonium in my collection. I love them, and I just love how easygoing they are. And it's a little beat up, but they only had 2, and I know it's going to recover quickly because Syngoniums are just like really easy. And it was $5.98 by Costa Farms. Thanks again. First question in this tag is, when did you start getting into houseplants? And I started getting into houseplants probably a year and a half ago, I would want to say. I talk about it all the time, but my Dieffenbachia is the one that kind of started it all. And I've had him for about 2 years, maybe 3 at the most. So somewhere around there is when I started. I just decided one day to like start having houseplants, and I got him, and I wanted more. Little root action for you there. Look at that. So I want to talk about like soil real quick, because before, like for the longest time, I was just using soil and perlite, and I thought that was doing great. But recently, within the past few months, I've been using orchid bark in my mixtures, and I've noticed a huge difference. Just in the, I guess, circulation, I don't know, the movement in my soil. It's a lot looser now, and you could definitely tell the difference between the plants that I used orchid bark in and the plants that I use perlite and perlite and soil in. And I just want to like give that little tidbit. Orchid bark's really not that expensive, and it really makes a difference in the movement in your soil, and I wish I used it earlier. The second question is, what is my oldest houseplant? And I just answered that. It's my Dieffenbachia. He is about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years old. I really wish I remembered the year that I got him, but I don't, because my memory is shot to hell, truth be told. Alright, and that's done. Look at that little beauty. The next one I want to get is I think it's the mottled or the moated. I don't know, Syngonium. I'll put it on the screen. I think those are really pretty, and I just need to have like a whole shelf dedicated to all my Syngoniums so they could just all live in a happy little family together. The next question is the first plant that kickstarted my collection. You know, I really don't know. So after I got my Dieffenbachia, I got a polka dot plant, and then I got some spider plant cuttings, and I guess once I started propagating all of that is when I started to get like really excited and just wanting to learn more about them and like the science behind them and just wanting to collect them. So I don't know, I guess that's kind of the answer. Okay, the next plant I'm going to do is my what are you? My Alocasia stingray. As you can see, it is coming out with a new leaf. Oh, so cool. It's coming out with a new leaf, and it's not dropping a leaf, which is mind-blowing to me because this thing did have spider mites literally 2 weeks ago. So I mean, it's just doing amazing. I'm kind of afraid to repot it because it is coming out with that leaf, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I was trying to find a really cute ceramic pot for it, but I just couldn't find one, so into terracotta you go. Which I have all my calathea in terracotta anyways, so it's fine. Okay, next is one plant that I struggle to keep alive, and that is loud and proud, the string of pearls. Like, I talk about it all the time. I have been personally victimized by the string of pearls. Oh, this thing is root bound. They just don't like me, and I don't like them. I think that is kind of like the only thing that I've struggled with. I mean, I haven't tried ferns. I don't want to try ferns. I mean, I had trouble propagating my spider plant because I just don't think I offered enough sunlight. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of succulents actually, because I never know when to water them. Oh, and actually cactus. I got my first cactus and I'm terrified to water it because I don't know when I'm supposed to water it. Honestly, like it's insane. I'm afraid. Whoa, I might need a bigger pot. Look at these roots. What? Holy moly. Wow. I was not expecting that. I think we're gonna need a bigger pot, Mr. Stingray. Or at least a deeper one. Okay. We got a pot for you, man. I have made such a mess. Such a mess. Here, I keep forgetting that I'm answering questions. Biggest mistake you made with a plant. Oh, misting while it's winter time. Oh, goodness. It is just, like, oh, I tore off a root. I'm sorry. Misting your plants while it's wintertime is just welcoming bacteria into your home. And I struggled with that with my plant, with my orbifolia this winter. So that was a lot of fun and definitely a big mistake because I've heard people talk about it all the time, but I never, I don't know, never really paid attention to that because I felt like misting worked a lot for me, but nope, not anymore. Never misting my plants again, probably, ever again. My orbifolia, the leaves are just all messed up now. I mean, the bacteria is gone, thankfully, but the leaves are just so ugly. And I hate saying that, but like they're just, it needs some serious TLC, and it's recovering, so that's good. I'm still shocked about these roots on this baby. Wow. Now we just gotta pray to the plant gods that this thing doesn't lose this leaf or any other leaves because I repotted it. Be good to me, okay? I do keep him in pretty bright light. He's right by my window. And the humidity wise, it's about 50 to 60%. So that's just some like little tidbits for these guys if you ever want one. I haven't really found it that hard for care wise. I don't let the soil dry out, so pretty similar to like a calathea care. But to be honest, I've gotten a lot more growth out of this one than from my calathea, so there's that. What's my most expensive plant and is it still alive? So my most expensive plant isn't really expensive at all. It's my Repot Tetrasperma, and it was $35. And yes, it is still alive and thriving, and I'm about to take a cutting and send it off to the winner of my giveaway that I hosted over on Instagram. And I am going to take some cuttings for some plant swaps. So they're phenomenal growers. I mean, it's crazy. They just grow and grow and grow. Okay, next question is what genus am I most drawn to? And I mean, all of them, really. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, now I gotta water him or her. I guess I could call it a her because she's currently giving life to new growth. So yeah, okay. Definitely, I love syngoniums. I love calatheas. Oh God, those guys, they get me every time. And I really love the Syndapsis family. Oh, and also the string of hearts, Serpeggia woodii. So I mean, a lot of different genuses. I like, yeah, because they're all just really amazing. Next, I have this Dracaena that has been propagating for months and is just wild. Look at those beautiful roots. Oh, goodness. I should call this video root porn, repot with me. And it has new growth. I think this is the Dracaena Florida Beauty, and I could see why it is a real stunner. Look at that foliage. So pretty. Okay, next it asks if I garden outdoors, and not really. I kind of want to start planting some flowers this year, and it may be like a little garden mom type thing. I really want to plant dahlias because they're beautiful, and some sunflowers, and I don't know, just to experiment with some flowers and seeds and stuff. So we shall see what happens. I did help my mom a little bit with her garden last year. She had like a food garden. They planted watermelon, tomatoes, potatoes, just lots of different stuff. And I don't think they're gonna be doing it this year, which sucks because I had so many good ideas, but we're all just really busy and a garden does take a lot of time. So I don't know, I'll just, I guess, stick to flower gardening for now. But yeah, just, you know, I'll keep you all posted. Here's Miss Florida Beauty. A little crooked, but it's okay. I feel like I always plant my pots crooked, or my plants crooked. And I think I have left, ooh, you know, I have made such a mess. Like everything is everywhere. And this is the most mess I've ever made. Like I just knocked down this cactus. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so look at this beautiful cactus I got. Don't know what it's called, but it's beautiful. I'm actually going to be potting up a cactus garden this summer. I'm really excited about that. So I'm kind of slowly building my cactus collection. I want some astrophytum, a couple cacti, maybe even like a burrow's tail. I don't know. I really don't know what I want it to look like, but I'm starting to build up my cactus and collecting some because I'm going to be probably getting it together around springtime, and it's going to live at my mom's house because she has this really cool planter, and she has like that south-facing window, and it's going to live outside, and yeah, it's going to be great. So this is the first cactus that I got for it. I'm going to water it, but I don't know. Like, I hope it'll be okay. I'm really good with calathea, and that's because in other fussy type plants, because I am like a helicopter parent, helicopter plant rent. So, whoa, for me to have to ignore a plant and basically not water it is going to be really hard for me. And I really should have gotten some gloves because I already poked myself. It hurts. So the plant, I got this from the Victorian, which is a rare cacti and tropical plant store in Atlanta. So I really trust the soil that they put this in, which is why I'm using it still. It is a lot of sand and a lot of rocks, and I don't have any cacti soil, or yeah. So I'm mixing a little bit of the soil that I have here already, just so I could fill up the pot. But it'll be pretty well draining, and it's in terracotta, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, next question. I'm sorry, I'm really terrible at this multitasking thing. What is the coolest plant in my collection? And I think that is probably, honestly, I think it's my Alocasia stingray. Like, I think it's really cool. Like, he just gives me that cool guy vibes, you know? You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so the last and final question, which works out great because this is my last plant, is what is my #1 wish list plant that I have not yet acquired? And that's a hard one because I am kind of on like a cane begonia kick right now. Like, I just want all the cane begonias, and I found this really awesome account on Instagram that has a lot of rare cane or rare begonias in general, and like finding that account was deadly because now my wish list is huge. I would love to have the begonia breviarmosa, I think, exotica. And next would probably be the Begonia Maurice Amy. I don't know how to say that one. But that's a really cute one. I love that one so much. The Begonia Baby Pink Minx, which is so freaking cute because the leaves look like little maple tree leaves almost. That's probably gonna be my next purchase. Outside of begonias, it's probably like a philodendron white knight. I think those are really pretty. Philodendron silver sword. A ZZ Raven, because I have not gotten my hands on one of those yet, despite them being at the big box stores. Still salty about it, but I mean, so those are just a few. I just want them all, really, you know? So here is my cute little cactus dude. Well, that will wrap it up for this video today. This tag, this repot with me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry for the funky angle and lighting, but it is what it is. I have this guy here wanting to play with all the soil and break all my terracotta pots, so definitely my cue to go. I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all like and subscribe. All right, bye. You say bye. Bye. No. Bye. Can you look over there? Can you look? Can you say bye? I forgot to tag people in this, so I tagged the whole plant community. Seriously, if you are a plant tuber, I tag you because I would love to get to know more about you and your plants. Okay, bye, for real, this time.